Hey everyone, the White Foot Soldier here again, bringing you another TMNT action figure review. This time, I am going to be showing you the NYCC NECA exclusive TMNT Mirage figures. As you can see from left to right, we get the Mirage Shredder, 2 Foot Soldiers, and a Foot Elite. Yes, this is surreal, at least for me. I know that I am one of the TMNT fans that was really excited when I first saw these from NECA way back when, and was so disappointed whenever they did not get to see the proper release. But here we are now with them in hand, and it's, like I said, it's pretty unbelievable. So without further ado, let's have a look at this NYCC exclusive box set. So you can see in the background there, we get another scenic kind of backdrop that comes with these guys. It's cardboard, and it's a really cool comic book look. They did an awesome job with that. As you can also see, these figures share a lot of the same body parts, so the articulation's pretty much the same on all the figures. So we'll look at Shredder here, since they are all the same, and he obviously is one of the ones that I wanted the most. So I will show you the articulation of Shredder, and pretty much, as I said, they're all share a lot of the same parts. So here we go. Get ball joint in the hip area, some movement in the knee. We get full rotation of the ankle, and we get full rotation of the shin area. You can see some nice wraps there on Shredder's feet, as well as some armor. And moving on up, we get waist rotation. And these guys actually do have a ball joint in the shoulder. It's pretty tight, so it's kind of hard to show it. But they do have the ball joint in the shoulder, some movement in the bicep area, a joint in the elbows, and also some rotation in the wrist. And we move on up to the head, and we get full rotation of the head swivel there. We get back and forth movement, and there is a joint down in the neck area. It's kind of hard to see, and it doesn't really move that well on the Shredder, but there is, it adds just a little bit more back and forth movement there. And we also see some wraps on the neck. And as far as the detailing of this figure goes, you can see obviously Shredder has the gauntlets and all of his armor. It's kind of a rubbery material. We get obviously the sash. We get the comic book inking look, and that's really awesome and adds so much to this figure. We turn him sideways. You can see the helmet has some detailing on it, kind of a little bit beat up look, which is pretty cool. Makes it look worn. And we get some wraps around the wrists and forearms there. Now, all these figures come with 2 sets of hands, and they just swap on pretty easily, just like the SDCC set. So we'll just pop this off, and I'll show you. So basically, you get a closed fist and you get an open fist. So what we'll do is we'll throw on, actually I think I had the open fist on, so we'll throw on the closed fist here. If we just pop that on, nice and tight. And of course, these figures come with a katana, and I had that in Shredder's hand. The katana is pretty nice looking. It's a solid plastic. It's got some nice detailing on it, and it came, actually the set came with a set of 2. So let me put Shredder back. And these guys have a lot of articulations I just showed, so you can get some pretty awesome poses with them. Obviously a second katana, a throwing star, and the throwing star is actually pretty sharp. And we also get 3 other accessories here. Whoop. So these guys are not lacking accessories. NECA did a nice job with throwing in a lot of nice accessories. Another cool accessory is the Utrom. So the Utrom, we can see that he has a lot of detailing on his face. We get, here, let me actually focus on him, give us a better look. So we can see that he's got a lot of detailing, and his eyes are painted. We even get some purple paint on there, kind of indicating maybe some scars, obviously some lines. And then the mouth and teeth are also painted, and we get some movement in the 2 tentacles that stick out there. And this guy's kind of just sculpted on, you can see the bottom kind of piece that wraps around there. He's kind of sculpted together there, and it's kind of a solid plastic. Really cool. So hopefully if this line continues, we get more Utroms. And let's move on to the foot soldiers. So the foot soldiers articulation is obviously the same, except we get some different stuff on the hands. We get kind of some wraps around the hands, unlike Shredder with obviously his gauntlets. So that's kind of one of the main differences. Obviously different color pants. And what's kind of cool too is that the marks on these guys to give them the comic book look, it's different. So the foot soldiers are relatively the same, but even on the arms, like the foot elite, you can see the foot elite over there has 2 on his right arm, 2 marks, and he's got 1. So just little details like that that kind of change these figures up is pretty cool. And then the difference between the 2 foot soldiers is this one comes with a headband. So that's pretty much the only difference. Cool weapon. I just happened to throw this in this guy's hand. It's kind of like a nunchuck with crazy things on the end of it. This one is pretty sharp, so it's kind of cool there. And it is plastic. It looks like it could be metal on the ends there, but it is plastic. Moving on to the foot elite. You can see that the foot elite has some different, almost like padded wraps on his forearms and wrists, on his hand as well. And he has the staff in his hand, and this staff's pretty solid. It's got some nice detailing on it as well. And he also comes with a cape, and the cape is the same, I believe, as the SDCC Shredder cape, because it has the same hole in it. It has some detailing on the side here. And the helmet itself, or I'm sorry, the hat kind of on top there, it's kind of a solid plastic, same articulation, and the comic lines are a little bit different. Some of them are the same, but obviously, like I said, on the arms and stuff, we get the wraps in the feet, and yeah. So these guys are really awesome, and as I said, it's surreal to have these in hand. And I can't wait to see what NECA comes up with next. I'm really hoping that they continue. Maybe we get a Casey or a Shredder Mirage style. So thank you so much for watching, and keep checking my Instagram page, The White Foot Soldier. I'm going to be posting a lot of pictures of these guys. I'll post the box art, and I'll probably do some size comparisons with some other turtle figures. And I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you very much.